Engineered to perform, designed to last.
Hey, I'm Vic with Shop Owner Coach. I am here with the Coach team. We're going to talk about AAPEX. We're going to talk about wheel service and how it's going to impact you and your shop. I'm here with this really great Coach team, Brent Radke, Jenny Kuskowski, Brent Baranakis, and Kyle Harris. Guys, welcome today.
Thank you.
And thanks for having us.
It's good to have you guys here. So, Brent, we're going to start with you. So, Coach has done a lot this year. You guys have new product releases, revamped websites. Can you talk a little bit about the milestones that you guys accomplished this year and the impact it's going to have?
Certainly, Vic. And again, thanks for hosting. So we've had a great year at Coates, a record year. And we started the year by launching our all-new Max Tire Changer series, which was designed to fit a high level of performance into any shop environment. And then expanded that with the Max 50 Tire Changer edition this summer, giving a entry-level price point to low-volume shops, and that platform actually can be upgraded in the field as they grow their client base and revenue. And then next, we launched our all-new design to coatescompany.com, which we're just exceptionally proud of, which really focuses on our commitment to our customers and really gives a hint of the direction we're taking the company in the future. So the user experience is something that we're very proud of with the website. It's just really eye-pleasing. It's fun to navigate. So anyone listening to this that hasn't checked out coatescompany.com, I highly encourage you to. I think you'll enjoy it. And then we wrapped up really the year with launching our single-phase heavy-duty CHD 6330 tire changer.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, we're going to see those products at AAPEX, aren't we?
Yeah, most of them. Yeah, we're excited to show them.
So let's talk about AAPEX and the commitment that Coach has to AAPEX. You guys have really expanded your footprint in Joe's Garage. Now, you've got a really large booth, and you guys are taking 2 bays. So share a little bit about, first off, what we're going to see in the booth.
Certainly, Vic. So yeah, we're excited to be back at AAPEX. I really love that trip personally. So we'll be in the tires section of Repair Shop headquarters, and you can find us at booth J9028. So as mentioned, no surprise, we'll have our Max Tire Changer series, our always popular direct drive wheel balancers, and then just a suite of new technology solutions we've launched over the previous 18 months. So we'll have our shop productivity software, Joe's Garage, our inspection lane, all new EV battery lift, which will be coming next year, and then our 3D wheel aligner paired with our alignment scissor lift. So tons of equipment at AAPEX. Please come check it out. Can't wait to show you with some live demos.
Very cool. Well, this will be you guys' second year with that really large booth. So let's move on from your booth over to the bays. So last year you guys had 1 bay. This year you had 2. So an attendee who's going to come to the Coach bays, what are they going to see? What are they going to experience? And really what they want to know is, why should they come by your bay and see your equipment?
So Vic, first of all, we're thrilled to be back at Joe's Garage again this year. So we've been part of it for the previous 3 years, and every year it just gets bigger and better. And I tell everybody, between SEMA and AAPEX, I think it's the best thing to go to between the 2 shows. And the reason for that is that, most of the equipment suppliers, including Coates, we sell through distributors and a catalog, and you don't get a real feel for what a made in America product feels like until you see it in person. And Joe's Garage, not just Coates, but a lot of other great manufacturers be present there. So basically, for those that don't know, it's a real world shop experience. So it'll have 10 service bays, provides some platforms like Coates and other brands to demo their equipment live. So you don't just get to see the equipment, but you get to see it in action.
Really? So what I'm hearing is, unlike any other show, they're able to come in and see a vehicle on the lift,
right?
See a tire broken down, see it balanced. You guys have got your aligners there, seeing how that works. So they're going to be able to see, touch, feel the equipment in action, like if you had an exhibit in their shop.
That's absolutely right, Vic. And what I love about Joe's Garage, all the sounds you would hear in a garage, we got them going off there at the garage. So it's really as close as you get to a real world shop experience across brands, which is what makes it neat for the attendee.
Is there any little sneak peek that you might want to share with them, that if they came by, that they would get to see that maybe a little new?
Yes. So the addition of the second bay is really going to be our new technology products. So we'll have an EV focus for the bay. I think Jen is going to cover that a little later. So I'll let her cover that. But our shop productivity solution called Smart Lot, we're going to have as close as we can get to a real live demo of that product across the garage. So you're really going to get to see some of the new technologies, between IoT and, instant AI that are hitting the aftermarket today.
So as as our listeners and viewers who haven't been there, they're going to get to see a full 10 bay shop and they'll have a wheel service section, which you guys are going to be a great exhibitor in, and they're going to be able to come and see these solutions firsthand.
That's exactly right.
Exactly. All right. Cool. So as an AAPEX attendee, when I attended as a shop owner, I was always looking to take one or two things away. Now, as a business coach, I'm looking to see what can I bring to my clients who don't attend AAPEX, and what a shop owner might look for to take back to his shop. Is there any one particular experience you want them to think about if they were coming that they would take away that's going to make an impact on their bottom line right away?
Coats, more than anything, we pride ourselves on ROI and total cost of ownership for these shop owners. So we know this equipment, excuse me, Vic, the equipment here is a big investment, especially Coats equipment. It's high-end equipment, and we have the data over years. So when you see Coats equipment in person and touch and get to use it, see it in operation in a real shop environment like Joe's Garage, we believe that kind of tells the story, and you can see the difference.
So any particular thing you want to say to a potential attendee who might be listening and why they should come see you?
Just our new technology products that we've really put a lot of wood behind the arrow, Vic, between our inspection lane and new EV solutions, productivity software. There's a lot that we can consult on at Coats, and we'd be happy to walk you through those new additions to the aftermarket.
Cool. All right, so last thing. We all know this industry is moving at light speed. We're seeing innovation after innovation after innovation. And I know this is a shop owner, they can come and see what they can do today. But looking into the crystal ball, looking ahead, how does Coats envision how you guys in the service industry staying current, and what do you guys aim to accomplish in the future in the industry?
So we envision the aftermarket becoming highly technology driven and focused on automation. And what we mean by that is not a replacement of technicians, robots aren't taking over. Right. We're seeing quite the opposite. We're seeing the technician shortage have huge, deep impacts in our space, and we need to help shop owners find ways to become more efficient and do more with less. So we're really dedicated to pioneering technological advancements that help shop owners do just that. And we're going to continue to push and be at the forefront of these developments and set new industry standards to support a more connected and efficient future.
So I think you touched on one really critical thing right there, the technician shortage.
Right.
And how you guys can stay relevant, helping a shop owner to address that issue. And from what I understand about your products, they're actually pretty user-friendly.
Yeah, we're big on that. We know that Coats products are going to get abused, and they need to be easy to learn. Right. There needs to, again, with a technician shortage, unfortunately, I think the expertise level across the board, there's a lot of turnover in our industry. It's lower than it's ever been before. So products need to be simple to use, and they need to last for a lifetime. That's what Coats is all about.
Yeah. So really, what I'm hearing you say about this last point is your equipment could be considered a recruiting tool.
Yeah, absolutely. And technicians, when they touch and feel our equipment, if they haven't worked with a Coats piece of equipment before, we hear that all the time. It's built to last. It's easy to use. It's foolproof. And we do have a nationwide service team and a sales team that knows the products well that can consult as questions do come up.
Thanks, Brent. We're going to move over to Brett Baranakis, Associate Product Manager, who's going to tell us more about the Coats service lift and product offerings. Yeah, Brett, it's really good to be here with you. Thanks for taking the time to come here. So very first question, how does Coats ensure that the needs of the evolving needs of the service professional are addressed in the way the industry is changing so quick? I know Brett and I just talked about that we're moving at light speed. How does Coach stay current with light speed?
Absolutely, great question. We really focus on, basic research and gathering feedback, not just from technicians, but also the shop owners, and really just identify those industry trends to see where they're headed. And the big thing with that is we're listening to our customers and really trying to meet those expectations as far as whether it's heading into EV, whether it's heavy duty, or even just the general, day-to-day applications that we need.
So Brett, it really does surprise me that a lot of shop owners don't know that Coach manufactures, and delivers lifts to them that they can use that are high quality lifts, really high quality lifts. I've seen them firsthand as I've been working with you guys at AAPEX for the last 4 years. It really does match the top tier lifts out there. So can you share a little bit about what sets your two-post lift apart from the rest?
Absolutely. And, like you've seen too, we use those premium components for a reason. They're built to last. Just like the lift itself, all the adapters that are included into it, we're really trying to ensure that that total cost of ownership stays as low as possible. We want our technicians to be able to work freely about the lifts, but also not worry or have any concerns about the lift breaking down or have any incidents that would slow their productivity down. And that's the nice thing too that I really appreciate is that all of our lifts, not just our two-posts, but the rest of them are all ALI certified, keeping that safety in mind for everybody.
So Brett, I see, I know you guys have two-post lifts. I also know, because I've worked with them firsthand, that you guys have scissor lifts, and they can be configured as dedicated alignment lifts too. So can you share a little bit about these lifts and how they stack up against your competitors?
Yeah. So with those ones, and just as you alluded to, and even back to the two-post, is we really focus on that total cost of ownership and really engineering these to last. We definitely put a focus on those premium components. Again, not just for the lift itself, but also all the parts that go into it. And even to all the accessories, the adapters. One of my absolute favorites is our rolling jack. It's one of the best out there, and it's built with that in mind. And I firmly believe that it leads past the competition in so many ways, not just as how it's built, but also how it's engineered as well. And again, like you mentioned too, we have a lot of different variety of options for those lifts, whether it's the scissor or even the four-post for that matter, as being a flush or surface mount. They come in standard or extended lengths, and giving whoever's purchasing many options to be able to put that in any workspace desired.
That's very cool. So shop owner's not locked into just one thing. He can configure this guy to fit their needs.
Absolutely.
Man, that's excellent. Thank you for your time. So let's move on to Kyle Harris, Senior Product Manager. So Kyle, it's always good to see you.
And good to see you as well, babe.
So a lot of things happening at Coates this year. So, and you're in the wheel service department.
Absolutely.
So share a little bit about what's upcoming. Anything you want to showcase that what's going to happen at AAPEX?
Well, I'm so happy to be here at AAPEX this year. This is going to be an amazing show. Looking forward to it. It's always exciting for us here on the Coates booth. One thing that I'm really excited to show people when they come in to see us is our new Max tire changer line. As you know, Coates really is known for tire changers the world over. Most tire changing technicians today learned on a Coates tire machine. They like working with Coates tire machines. And so we really did reimagine our line of high-end swing arm tire machines this year. And we call that new line Max. And so I'm excited to show everybody our brand new line of Max tire changers.
Yeah, so when you say you're excited to show them, you actually did show them last year. So I think they're going to get to be learning from an expert. I know I had the opportunity to work with you up at Babcock's a few years ago, and it was fun working alongside you. So anybody who's coming to AAPEX is going to get the opportunity to deal with a celebrity.
Yeah. And I'm excited to show anyone who steps into the booth and give them a personalized hands-on demonstration, change a few tires, and let them see the Max tire changer line at work.
So can you dig down into a few of the features and details of the Max tire changer? and some of what you're going to be featuring at the show in that, and what sets them apart from in the aspect of user friendliness.
So in terms of being user friendly, we've got a lot of great features on our Max Tire machines that are unique to us and unique to the market. One thing that we offer in our Max Tire Changers is the ability for the technician to choose whether or not he wants to operate the bead loosener with his hand or with his foot. Tire changes in the past, you kind of had to pick one lane or another. That's not so with Max. So when you step into a Coates Max, the technician gets to choose what's right for him, for that tire and wheel at that particular moment, how he's going to loosen that bead. And that's a great way to keep him productive and keep him changing tires very, very easily throughout the day. In addition to that, we have our dual outlet inflation nozzles. And so that makes a huge difference when you're trying to inflate those tough to seat beads. And that's a great way to get technicians to seat those tough beads the first time.
Very cool. Very cool. So, I know as a coach and I know as a shop owner, feedback's important. Listening to customers is huge. And I'm going to presume, but I'll let you answer the question, that you guys, get some feedback from clients. So I know how important feedback is, whether it be as a shop owner to a vendor or as a business coach hearing from my clients. So you guys get feedback from your clients. And you guys are big on continuous improvement. So to what role does the feedback play in how you make and adjust your product offerings?
So Coates, we're obviously based here in the U.S., right here in Nashville. This is where our factory resides. And as a company, Coates is very, very well connected to our customers, to our users, whether they're at the national account level or whether they're independent tire dealers or even shops that maybe don't do a whole lot of tires, but maybe do more drivability. We are absolutely intimately connected with those customers, and we are collecting constant and consistent feedback from them. And as we take that feedback and roll it all up, you can definitely see that customers have had a big impact, not just in our Max Tire Changer line, but also in our balancers and our alignment systems as well. We really do take that feedback to heart. And because we're located right here in Nashville, Tennessee, we are able to rapidly turn that customer feedback into features and benefits for our customers.
Well, it's very cool. So it's not just you're a great engineering firm, but it's not just an engineering firm that knows better. You guys listen and you guys implement and you bring the features that they really want. So I think it's a great idea that the shop owners come by and visit with you because as you guys have already mentioned, a lot of people learned on Coates machines. I know I did. I had a manual machine years ago.
Yeah.
And then with the old Coates 2020. So
okay.
And I'm dating myself a bit here. So
yeah.
But I know what the importance of feedback is, and thank you guys for listening to shop owners, because that voice is critical, because they're the ones that are in the bays, they're the ones doing the work, and the fact that you're listening and are responsive to me is so critical to what products you're bringing to bear in their shops.
Absolutely, and at the end of the day, that's really who we work for. We do work for that tire technician to keep him safe, to keep him productive, and to keep the shop profitable.
Guys, well, let's shift on to the next one, direct drive wheel balancers. So I understand you're going to be featuring some at the show. So share with me a little bit about what their features are and what makes them stand out.
So direct drive balancers are known industry-wide for being simple to use, for being very accurate, for being quick to use, easy to set up. All of those things are synonymous with a direct drive balancer, very low maintenance, no belts, no routine calibrations. All of those things are eliminated when you have a direct drive dynamic section on your balancer. So what we've done is we've really taken the benefits of that dynamic section of the balancer and built a lot of great features for technicians to use while they're balancing wheels and tires, whether it's the touchscreen on the 1600, whether it's the laser weight placement on the 1500. Any of those things really make technicians' life a lot easier. Our wheel lift, saves their hand, saves their back, and really allows them to work safe. And if you can have all of those things all rolled up together in one great wheel balancer package that gives you the speed and accuracy of a direct drive, it really is a win for everybody. I'm excited for people to come down and take a look at those balancers in our booth, and I think that they're going to see there's really nothing else like it.
Cool. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the direct drives firsthand. I didn't get a chance to see them next year, so I want to make a point to come over and see you guys in your booth. So we know that your end user, the technicians, they're the ones who are utilizing this equipment. It's, the shop owner are looking at it from the return on investment. The technician are looking at it from ease of use. How quickly can I get it in and out? Do I understand the functionality? So my question for you is, how do you prioritize some of this feedback, the ease of use input that you get from them? How do you look at this and say, okay, I want to make the technician's life easier?
So when we prioritize feedback that we get from the field, we're always looking for maximum impact. How can we take features that technicians are asking for and implement them quickly and really give the technicians what they're asking for? We want technicians to be asking their employers for Coates equipment because it's the easiest, most productive, and safest equipment that they can use.
So do the technicians have the ability to contact you guys directly?
Absolutely. We do have a Coates website, coatescompany.com. And so technicians are welcome to log on to that website anytime, take a look at our product offerings, any of our literature, brochures. We've got some videos up there. There's lots of great content at coatescompany.com.
All right, so on your alignment machines, you guys have some really cutting-edge technology that you're offering on this. So how does it benefit the user?
So the technology in our alignment machine that is most impactful to the user or to the alignment technician himself is really the software. Our software has features that nobody else offers. And all of these features on our alignment system are standard. A feature that I really like to talk about when I talk to technicians is our full chassis dimensioning screen. We call it the all measurement screen. I love this screen. We've got all the deep diagnostic measurements on there, from wheelbase to rolling radius to cross diagonals, setback, all those things that used to take hours and hours for a technician to measure and figure out. You've got right at the click of a mouse button. That's really great for those tough to align vehicles where, let's say toe, camber, and caster are all on, but there's still something that just doesn't make sense. That's really where that full chassis dimensioning steps in. It makes those tough to align cars, those cars that everybody struggles with, you get them in, you get them out, and it's done quick and easy. And I love talking to technicians about that feature because we've all been there at the end of the day where you're looking at a vehicle up on the lift, like, something's not right here, but I just can't put my fingers quite on what it is.
Right. Yep.
And boy, it really takes the ambiguity out of those tough cars.
Well, and you demonstrated that firsthand last year on that Mustang you guys had on your alignment lift. Now that was a drift car, wasn't it?
It sure was. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And you were in the middle of performing alignment when we brought the media team by.
Yeah.
So you're able to show firsthand that advanced technology. So
yeah.
Well, excellent, man. That's fantastic. Anything you want to leave us with before we move on to Jenna?
Well, Vic, I'd like to extend a personal invitation to our AAPEX booth and to Joe's Garage, to anyone that wants to stop in, see us, look at the high technology in our alignment machine, look at the precision and productivity of our direct drive balancers. And of course, I cannot wait to show people the robustness of our new Max Tire Changer line. It's unlike any other tire machine they've ever seen before.
Excellent. Kyle, thank you for being here today. And thank you for answering my questions.
Thanks, Vic.
All right. Jenna, we're going to come on to you. We're going to talk to Jenna Kuskowski. She's product and brand marketing specialist with Coates. So, Jenna, thank you for being here today. And Jenna, thanks for corralling these guys so we could spend some time chatting with you about Coates.
Always great to see you.
Yeah. So let's talk about Smart Shop. So, from what I see, it's a very, very interesting addition to your product line. What I'd like you to do is share with me a little bit about what is it, how that can help us with productivity.
Yeah, so we're really excited to be demoing the Coates Smart Shop system and that Smart Lot at the show this year. We had Smart Shop there last year, so we're excited to expand it out. But let me start with Smart Shop. So it's a platform that's a comprehensive tool that helps automotive shops optimize their workflows, maximize efficiency. And it's really for people like tire dealers, dealerships, or even like auto body shops that want to decrease their downtime, but then also increase efficiency and identifying bottlenecks throughout that repair process then. So Smart Shop enables shops then to track and analyze those key performance metrics that they're watching. They can manage schedules on there, allocate resources, and then by providing all of this to the shop owner, with those insights and that actionable data, then they can then streamline their processes and, just make informed decisions about their business and then, improve that productivity aspect of it.
Well, so as a coach, you touched on one of my key things, and that's bottlenecks. Every shop has bottlenecks. And from what I'm understanding is this product will allow them to identify the bottlenecks, address them, and increase their productivity and billable hours and also their bottom line.
Exactly. And if you don't know if, your business is suffering from, productivity issues or there is an issue, this is going to help you identify it. You can't go about solving the problem unless you've actually identified the problem.
So what I'm hearing is this product was originally developed for large dealerships. Smaller shops can take advantage of the technology that was developed for bigger and address their bottlenecks. So this sounds like a win.
Yeah, exactly. So while it was originally set up for a dealership kind of configuration, we've seen the platform used in, people that might own multiple locations or franchises, and even just, large single shops. I'll give you an example. When it's installed Smart Shop, you can either put a tablet in the lift area, the bay area, or even on text phone. And, they're assigned these ROs and, all the progress of the repair is documented on that platform and on that system. Right. So then say a customer calls in and then they want to know the status of their vehicle. So instead of having that person go and have to track down that service advisor or the tech who's working on the car, the office manager, the owner, whoever answered the phone can just look at the dashboard on their computer and say, oh, we're still waiting on parts delivery, but it should be, ready by 4 p.m. today, all without leaving their desk to go on that hunt and saving them time. It makes sure everyone's on the same page in the shop and just, improves communication while reducing that downtime then.
Okay, so that's Smart Shop. So tell me a little bit about Smart Lot.
Yeah, so Smart Lot builds on what Smart Shop is. And takes it a step further. So with Smart Shop, you're really tracking, when the car is in the bay and when it's not in the bay. But Smart Lot takes it a step further and you are tracking the actual cars in, whether that's the parking lot, parts of your shop, especially if you are in the auto body world, maybe that's through paint, through parts, tear down, all that stuff. And it's tracking not only the cars, but also the keys. When you look at, the lost time that it takes to go and track down a vehicle in a facility and find that, and then let alone find the keys of where they are, Smart Lot really saves time and money that way. And it can track these things, the cars and the keys, down to the millimeter. So there's no more saying oh, well, it's somewhere in the office here. It's literally, you can track it down to the counter that someone left it on and have that kind of accountability of you always know where those are. Because especially the smaller business owners, or if maybe it's a local franchisee, if they lose a set of keys, that's an easy $300, $400 to replace a key fob these days, So it's really important from an accountability, but then also, cost savings and preventing that from happening down the road with Smart Lot then.
So what you're saying is you're going to prevent from looking foolish in the customer's eyes. You're going to know exactly where the key is. You're not going to have to hunt for it and burn valuable resources, whether it be a service advisor or a technician's time. And the technician's value at time-wise is $5 a minute.
Yeah, exactly. And that's just rolling up back to, what you heard Brent say earlier about, doing more with less. If, we have these tools and these productivity management systems that can help us, do more and make more of the technicians' time, we're going to offer those solutions to the industry.
So what I'm hearing is Smart Shop, Smart Lot are an investment in the productivity, efficiency, and overall revenue generation of a shop.
Absolutely.
Excellent. All right. So I understand you guys have your fully operational inspection lane coming back again this year. So I've got two questions for you. What did attendees experience last year? And what can attendees expect to experience when they come by your booth this year?
Yeah, so last year it was really cool. For the very first time, we had an EV vehicle actively moving through our automatic touchless inspection lane in our booth. So we were able to show live readings off our tread depth scanner, alignment check towers, and our bodyguard system. So we had them up on the TV. It was a great draw for attendees to be able to actually see it live in action like that. And we're really excited then to have it back then again this year and show that off.
Okay. All right. So then what I'm hearing is you can measure the alignment readings. You can measure the tread depth. You can inspect the body to ensure that there's no damage. You might need tires. You might need alignment. Do you have any success stories, in any one of those three areas where an inspection lane has made a positive impact with the shop owner?
Yeah, we've had some really great feedback from it with customers coming saying, it boosted, not only service sales with their customers, but then also customer satisfaction, that they enjoyed getting to see the process and kind of have that as a thing that they can take away from it. Because when a car goes through the inspection lane, it generates an easy to read printout. So it shows them visually, what's your tread depth, what's the health of your tires, your alignment, if you need it checked or if they recommend an alignment. And then the bodyguard obviously captures any damage or on the exterior of the car like that. So we've had a case where we've had a dealership actually triple their alignment sales.
Wow.
Just by using the inspection lane in the first 3 months of having the system installed. And they're just one example of a really happy, satisfied customer with this. And they serve as a great example of giving your service advisors in dealership situations or shop situations the tools to then go and sell those products and services to a customer like that.
Yeah, so this is not just a cover your behind. It's also a tool for building revenue.
Right. So the bodyguard system is really great for that kind of accountability. It will take those 360 photos and videos when a car comes in and out of the shop. And it's automatic, no operator needed, but it's constantly recording everything so it can go onto a dashboard. And if there was ever an instance where someone said, my wheel's damaged and it wasn't damaged when I came in, you have the ability to go back and check, was that damage actually something we caused or was it pre-existing to when the car came in?
Great. Well, so Jenna, thanks for sharing. So now we're going to move over to Brett. We're going to bring you back. Why does Coates offer consultations and what's the value of getting one when you come to your booth at the show?
Yeah, we view the show as just a huge advantage, not just for the customer, but for us as Coates, because we know there's not a one-size-fits-all solution, whether that's a product or addressing an issue with optimizing your small footprint or solving some of the workflow issues you might have at your shop. So we're big on providing a unique solution that's tailored to fit the needs of your business.
Cool. So they can come in, they can spend time with you. Is it any obligation when they come to see you guys?
No obligation at all. We're excited and proud of our equipment and we love to showcase it at the shows.
Love it. So you can become that trusted resource when it comes to wheel service.
Absolutely, Rick.
Excellent. So I heard you guys are offering some Q4 promotions. Tell me a little bit of some of those details.
So we do have a Q4 free goods promotion going, which started October 1st. So that'll be running concurrent to any exclusive promotions that we'll have at the show. So just emphasis on that. So there's going to be some promotions only available at the show. So we encourage everybody to make their way out to the Coates booth so you can see what we have going on. So we'll have some more details on those promos towards the end of October.
Kind of stay tuned is what I'm hearing.
That's right. Yep.
All right. So say somebody can't make it to AAPEX. are there opportunities for them to learn about you guys, experience your products, and you guys have any virtual showcases or online resources?
Certainly, Vic. We know that flying out to Vegas is a big investment. Not just plane ticket and the hotel, but honestly, time away from your shop. Some people just can't do it, which we totally understand. So we'll have lots of live product demos. We're going to be live streaming during the show. You can catch tons of updates on codescopy.com and across our social media platforms. So make sure to stay current and like and subscribe and follow to Codes Company.
Cool. All right. One last thing. So if a shop owner or people want to get in touch with you ahead of the show, maybe perhaps they want to get a pre-show quote or consultation, what's the best way for them to reach out and get in touch with you guys?
So we'll have an opportunity to reach out on the website. Again, if you follow us on social media, we'll have updates leading all the way up until AAPEX and SEMA. And then lastly, of course, you can always call your Codes rep or your local distributor of Codes equipment, and they'll get you an update and a pre-show quote. Great.
I want to thank all of you guys for being here. I want to thank you for giving us a sneak peek of what's going to be at AAPEX, and then also how shop owners who can attend can learn more about your products. Guys, thank you for being here. I look forward to seeing everybody in Vegas in a couple weeks.
Thanks. Looking forward to it.
Codes, engineered to perform, designed to last.